frequency is not in use. So I've been listening for quite a while. Is there? I'm not even going to ask for emergency traffic either, because there never is any. If there is any, just jump in there. Call 911 if you have to. Call us if you really have to, and just tell us where you are. Let's see, where was I? I don't even know where I am. Again, caught a little behind the 8 ball. Okay. For information on the net, you can go to YouTube. Put my call in there, K4PEW, and you can see the face of my radio, and you can also see my face. I put it in the wrong place. Hold on one second. I'm blocking everybody's view there. There we go. In case you're watching on YouTube. But it is a good idea to watch YouTube, not because you want to see me or because you necessarily want to see the radio, but you do want to be able to hear stations you might not otherwise hear. So that's a good way to gauge. You know, at least it'll keep your attention, maybe, if you can hear the other party besides me. The other place you can go to is on groups.io. Go to MJSS, and in their search block, and come up with you'll see our page. It'll have the what we do for a living, so to speak. It'll show you our net schedule. And you can also join, if you're not already a member, to join the email list, which gives out reminders about nets, and it also gives out it's a good place to post requests for information, or if you're trying to sell something in ham radio. No cars or trucks, just ham radio stuff. Well, you might be able to sneak one in there now and then, but it hasn't happened yet. All right, or you can send me an email at k4pew@arrl.net. That normally meets at 8 p.m. every Wednesday and Saturday night, as we've been doing for 12 years and something, October, November, a couple of months. 11 years and a couple of months, that's what it is. We're in our 12th year. All right, the purpose, and we started on 146.415, which you already are there if you're listening to me. And tonight we're doing 446.415 FM, and then over to 28.415 upper sideband, and then to 223.415. But is there any? I don't have any announcements besides the Sunday night net. It's 10 p.m. Yeah, fat chance. 8 p.m. 28.415 on upper sideband. Then Michael KM4YRF goes over to FM on 10 meters, and then over to C4FM on 10 meters. Only tri-mode net that we're aware of. Any other announcements? All righty, lively group tonight. I don't have any other announcements. Although I do have an announcement. I just heard that I had a new grandson born. My middle son, he's 51, I think. He and his wife had a baby. So that's a third. I understand it's a girl. I haven't talked to him yet. Just heard about it a little while ago. But anyway, I got 2 boys and a girl now. Woo-hoo! Yeah, woo-hoo! I don't have to take care of him, so it's a woo-hoo. He lives in Florida, so I don't have to babysit. Let's see, where was I? Oh yeah, no other announcements. Then we might as well get started. Is there anybody? But we're going to start. We're going to start from the east, which is net number 1162. But we're really going to start with people short on time, mobile, or first time check-in.
Kilo Quebec 4 Golf Papa Sierra. This is Ken in Portland.
Ken, you sound great. Did you buy an amp or you raise your antenna 50 feet?
No, I guess the conditions are just really good today. In fact, you're coming in very good on my end.
Yeah, no, you're really strong. I wouldn't have, I knew it was you as soon as you started talking, but I said, man, he must be in town.
Yeah. Well, I've just been fortunate that the conditions were great today.
Oh yeah, they're really good. You got any good going on up there we need to hear about in real good quality?
Well, congratulations on your new grandchild. That's always exciting.
Yeah, it's 76 years old, another grandchild. What do you think?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, you got any great coming?
Do I have any what?
Great grandchildren?
Oh no, the oldest grandchild is 14 or 15. I forget the age now, but yeah, it's going to be a while.
Yeah. My oldest son, he's 39, and he's when we finally found somebody who would marry him, and he's going to be married in a couple of weeks.
Oh, great. Yeah, no, my 2 of my 3 boys are married, and both of them got married a little late, and so that's why I have relatively young grandchildren, and I'm an old man. In fact, my brother, who was born 17 years young after me. He has children that are the same age differential as my grandfather is to me. You know, I was 40 something years old when his first grandchild was born.
Yeah. I got three sons. They didn't get married until they were like in their 30s. So yeah, they're late starters. But anyway, kids, congratulations to you, and just good evening to everybody at the net. I'll let you go and let's get you for a checkup.
Very good. That's Ken. He's in Portland. He had a great signal. I hope everybody else has a signal that good. That's Kilo Quebec 4 Golf Papa Sierra. Who else is short on time, mobile, or first time?
K4 TJF.
Man, your signal. Are you sure you're not in my driveway, man?
I am in your driveway.
Man, oh man. Well, fix my car, would you? You know, my wife hit a deer and it totaled it.
Sure, I got plenty of time. Man, you sounded good too, Paul. Man, the conditions must be good.
Man, they're really good tonight. It must be I don't know, something to do with solar conditions or something.
Yeah, and the leaves are off the trees.
Well, maybe. Whenever they talk about, like the solar conditions and like magnetic conditions, I pretend to know what they're talking about, but I really don't.
Yeah, I don't either, but I just know that some days are better than others, and this is a good one, so appreciate what you do, Paul. Thanks for carrying on, man.
Yeah, very good. That's Rick. He's over in West Ashland City, out in the boonies out there. It's Kilo November 4 Tango Juliet Foxtrot. Who else is short on time or mobile? Or first time check-in? Hey, you sound fantastic. I mean, it's not great, but it's really good. I can hear you, Steve.
I hear you really loud tonight. I just figured I'd get in here while I still had conditions.
Man, I haven't heard him this good in a long time.
Yeah, same with me. You're still running the same antenna, right?
That's correct. Still got the vertical.
It's working for you. Just wanted to check in, let you know we're still up here.
Oh, I know you're up there. I appreciate you checking in when you do. How's everything going for you? You're retired, right?
Oh yeah, I'm retired and I'm buying my own insurance for the first year because I retired a year early.
Oh, yeah, very good. Was it expensive, or did you just get a cheap one?
I got cheap ones.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, there's not too many options out there these days.
I understand that. Anyway, I don't want to hog it up.
No, you're doing great. Pretty good hearing from you, Steve. That was Steve. He is north of Bowling Green, a few miles, and that's K4WKU. He's 65 miles north of me. He's got a relative, I think it's a 5-element beam pointed south. But even so, 65 miles is a good stretch. He also has a little bit of elevation, so that helps. Who else is any place anywhere? Or no, we're going to start from the north. That's where we need it because we've already been through the short on time mobile or first time check-in, right?
Yep.
Okay, just want to make sure we didn't have any more. All right, who is from the east? Please come down.
KM4YRF.
Okay, you never have answered why RF. You never answered any question.
Why not RF?
Oh, wow. We'd have to YNRF, man.
Hey, change the screen on your radio so we can see our signal strength.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Hey, by the way, I do my net on Facebook Live.
Yeah, I didn't know that until you just mentioned it. I'm glad you said that.
146, 430, Simplex net.
Okay, very good. Good to hear. Good to know. Anyway, everybody else should have heard that. Steve's got his Simplex net on, is it Tuesdays and Fridays? Do I have that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, and what time is it?
7:30.
Okay, 7:30 Tuesday and Fridays. It's on Facebook, 146 430 on Facebook. It's called 146 430 Simplex. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Simplex net.
Simplex net. Okay, 146 430 Simplex net. Okay, in my declining mental condition, I still remembered it. My memory's gone to hell. Very good. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully we get some people on Facebook who can't reach you otherwise, like me. Who else is east?
KQ4 AET. Romeo Tango Romeo.
Okay, we got a couple in there. Romeo Tango Romeo. Hold on, Mr. West. I got Chris in there. Chris, this is 2 nets in a row, man. There's something wrong with you?
No, I know, right? We gotta mark the date and time. But no, I got the HT on the big antenna tonight, so I'm just curious.
Oh man, are you kidding me? You're on the HT?
Yeah, Roger, just FT65.
Well, you're like I can't see the screen very well on my PC. So show me again on just say something.
Something so I can get a signal report.
Well, it's like 30 or 40 over.
I know, quite the difference with the right antenna, right?
5 and 6 in Bon Agua.
No, I'm wrong. It's 50 to 60 over for your signal on that. He's about 5 or 6 miles south of me, Don, and he's got a great signal with an HT on 5 watts, unless it's one of those pretend 8 watters or 10 watters.
No, it's the ACU FT65.
Wow. No, it's doing great, man. What prompted you to do that? Just to figure out how well it worked?
Yeah, I got that splitter in so I can swap between my 50 watter and anything else I want to run, so it shares the antenna. So I was just curious what would happen and who would be able to hear me on this and what kind of signal I'd get.
No, you're getting a great signal to hear. We have anybody else copying him well who's far away?
I am, and Don in Bon Aqua is as well.
Or your station camp.
Station camp up there north, about 20 miles north, 25 miles north of me there, Chris. So that's about 30 miles from you.
That's awesome.
Well, again, a little bit of caution before you get your head and your microphone all swelled up. It is great conditions tonight, some of the best I've seen in a long time. So you may be talking to Chicago, as far as I know.
Yeah, a bit of that warm spell came in. We probably got a little bit of help from that.
I don't know. I'll pretend. I pretend to know what it is. Those things are. All those things they talk about in conditions. All of the F1 and all that stuff. And I really don't know. I know what they mean, but I don't understand them.
Yeah, you and me both. We'll act like we know what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's how I made my whole life, man.
Fake it till you make it, man.
Well, fortunately, that's not. No, unfortunately, that's not completely true. I did have to know what I was talking about when I was making a living.
Valid point.
Very good. Anything else for the net, Chris?
No, sir. Thanks for running the net. As always, 73 back to net control, guys.
Very good. That's Chris. He's in Royal. Might be Royal. It's Rural Hill. Kilo, Quebec 4, Alpha Echo Tango. He's about 5 or 6 miles south of me. Wes, is that you I heard in there?
That is affirmative in 4 RTR.
Very good. You sounding good, but I expect you to where you are.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm glad the Ed Fong is still doing well. Trying to think of what all is new in the net. The one thing that I have had, I've been really amused by this evening. I've been sitting here on YouTube getting all the updates with everything with the Epstein files here today. But how familiar are you with these things called Glock switches?
I know of them. I'm not familiar with the Glocks. I just know of them that the Glock came out with a new, whole new series. I think because they could turn them into an automatic weapon, a handgun.
Yes, that's it. So the new series that Glock came out with is called the V series. Some mad lads have already been able to make a new Glock switch that defeats everything. So basically they're back at square one right now.
Oh my gosh. I guess I'm not surprised. I mean, there's an awful lot of inventive people out there with machining tools.
Oh yeah. The video that I watched, it basically says, give a Tennessee redneck one day and a Dremel tool, and he'll figure out a way to make it. Yes, somebody did.
Well, here's the deal, though. Truly, I mean, I'm not sure Glock should have done anything because of what you just said. And again, I'm not trying to defend Glock or defend the people who did it. But the fact is, no matter what you modify to make it an automatic weapon, is a federal offense. And it's, I wouldn't be caught with doing it or making one.
Exactly. Somebody already makes a forced reset trigger for they're already dropping a lot of the gears for standard AR-15 that they had yeah, it was just a one-off hip shot knee-jerk reaction that really wasn't. I'm sure most of us probably. I don't want to take up too much more than this time. I'll just say a good 73 to anyone with an RF shot.
Yeah, very good. But your signal dropped out there by about 40 or 50, 60% on that last round. Did you do any different, or were you backing off the mic, or what?
That is kind of concerning. No, I was just sitting here in the recliner.
Now you sound fine, just like you were when you started.
That's odd. Maybe I did. Did it get more staticky, or was just the audio level lower?
No, the audio level just went lower. I mean, that phone will work against you, man.
That's fine. I guess I was holding when I was laughing. I guess I did pull this microphone further away. Very good.
All right, good to have you in there, Wes. That's Wes, November 4, Romeo Tango Romeo, and he's over in Lebanon. Lebanon area, I'll call it, the Lebanon general area. Who else is north, east or north?
Okay, 4 HQE.
Hey, Stan, you doing any good in the world today?
No, just went to work, and that's about all I've done today, Paul.
That means you're holding up your end of the bargain, paying taxes, paying Social Security, and getting something done.
Yeah, I guess this is true.
People tend to forget that no matter how little the thing you do, whatever that, I'm not talking about you, I'm just saying that our little contribution to society is what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, roger that.
I just didn't always like it.
No, me either when it comes time to pay taxes.
No, I know. If they can figure out how to run government without my taxes, I'd be glad to stop giving them.
Yeah, I think a lot of folks feel that way.
Well, very good. Anything else good for the net, Stan?
No, that's all, Paul. I won't hug you up. Back to nets. Okay, 4 HQE.
Very good. That's Stan, Kilo Mike 4 Hotel, Quebec Echo. He is just north of downtown Lebanon. Who else is north or east?
TE4 Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo.
Okay, I got two in there, but Charlie Victor Echo. Hang on one second. Wes came in right before you, and you had a good train wreck there. Anyway, what's up? What's up there, Wes?
Hey, I'm actually out in the driveway. I had everything unplugged for the supposed line of storms we had come in with last night. I don't think we had anything, and I think it might storm tomorrow. So I'm out here in the Jeep listening with my big 96-inch ridiculous antenna. It seems to have about an S unit over the shorter dual bander on my truck. I had when you first started the net, I turned both radios on, vehicles side by side, and I was comparing signals, and this one is better.
Well, I wasn't. Your signal's good. It's. I was shocked to hear how the other Wes's signal was. Were you here when Chris down in Rural Hill was on with his 5 watts?
Yeah, so I could barely hear him, but the other Wes, he was an S7, the same signal strength as you.
Oh, cool. Yeah. No, that phone is good for relatively short distances, but tonight's conditions are awesome.
Yeah, it's foggy. I saw the APRS map and it looked pretty good, but nothing else for the net here in Possum Town. KE4TWI.
Yeah, very good. That's Wes in Possum Town, Kilo Echo 4 Tango Whiskey India. Great signal. As always, he's in his truck. He's got there's a diamond. It's a 96-inch antenna that's built for just 2 meters. It's not any dual. It's a single band 2-meter mobile antenna. It looks like the antenna you found on the 1959 Ford Cup cars for 10 meters. Anyway, Greg, what's up?
Not much. Finally got the diamond 510 back up, so hopefully it seems to be working.
Oh, it's doing great.
Yeah, it goes from 4.5 dB to 8.5, and I've raised it up another about 8 feet. So.
No, you're doing perfect. I wouldn't be able to tell though from you though. I mean, your signal from where you are is always pretty good.
Well, very good. Other than that, not much going on.
Sounds good. Well, nothing going on is better than really bad things going on. That's for sure. You're gonna go and get one of those Glocks that shoots automatic.
You're off by Bookster frequency up there.
Huh. I don't know how that happened. I don't remember touching it, but I guess I did. That was great. Appreciate the point there, Greg. That was Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo. You think I would have noticed it? It's staring me right in the face on the screen of my huge PC screen. Greg, Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo in Hendersonville. Who else is north?
WB0NO1.
Hello, you're doing second-party TV traffic there in the background. Mark?
Apparently, I am doing third-party traffic with the TV. I turned it off.
No, I just heard it in the background. You usually have such a good, sensitive mic, it comes across great.
Yeah, been trying to watch Josh Gates. He's got good old Parker Schnabel on there. So you know who those two guys are?
I don't know who Parker Schnabel is. Who's that?
He's the king of Gold Rush kid.
Huh. No, don't know that one. I thought you were going to tell me you were watching something to do with the Epstein files.
No, I've heard enough of that. I really don't care. I wasn't on the plane.
No, well, I just want to clear things up and a little disclaimer here. No matter what you hear, I didn't have anything to do with Epstein and his plane.
Right. It's all, you deny everything, right? Be damn the pictures.
Yeah, you reminded me when you said that there was a movie, it's in the 60s, and they had Walter Matthau, and I forget who the other guy was. I could find him. If I saw him, I'd recognize him, but the guy was having an affair, or he had an affair, and he's telling him, what am I going to do? It's ridiculous. I didn't mean it. It's just, there's a mess. You're making a mess of my marriage. And he goes, what if my wife finds out? And he goes, Walter Matthau goes, lie. He goes, yeah, but what? He said, lie. Yeah, but what if? Lie. Just keep lying. It's your only way to get out of it.
Yeah, I kind of remember something about that. But anyway, I don't have a darn thing for the net, so I'm going to turn it back over and let you have it. WB0NO.
Hey, did you see the Ten Commandments for Simplexton? Did you read that today?
No.
Oh, that was the what do you call it? The thumbnail I put up there today for the net.
Oh, well, I got here just a tad late, so I didn't really read it. I just clicked on it, and your audio on the net is real low. I don't know whether you saw my note or not.
No, it's real low on. Well, hold on one second.
It's good here south of
Oh, that's weird that it's good in one place and not in another. Sure, it's not your cheap PC there, Mark.
Well, it may be. I'll look and see. Maybe I got something set wrong.
Yeah, because I think that was Mike over here over in Mount Juliet. He said was that you, Mike?
Yep, that's me.
See, man, I can remember voices pretty good after these few years. Anyway, hold on there, Mike. Okay, we got you squared away, Mark. Anybody else north?
KD4GON.
KD4GO. KD4GO. I get that on my mouth, right? Anything good going on over your area there, Danny?
No, I'm just sitting in here working on my desk. I got it in the new room and trying to plan things out and get things ready.
Is that one of the round the corner desks?
No, it's just a flat, square desk.
Oh, that's no fun.
I know it. Well, it's 6 foot wide and 35 inches wide.
Well, see, I thought I was going to be like you. I said, man, this is good. I put in I'm sure you haven't seen it, but my desk is approximately 10 feet long, goes the entire length of the room. I said, man, this is just going to be great. If I showed you what's on this desk, I have a couple of spots where I can put a mouse and a notepad.
Right. Well, that's why I made it 35 inches wide, so I'd have room to write or do something.
Oh, I know. You actually still ought to put a pull-out drawer for that, one of those writing drawers.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, anything good for the net?
No, that's it. I'll catch you on the next one.
Okay, sounds good. That's Danny. He's in Station Camp, Kilo Delta 4 Golf, Oscar, November. Who else is north? Or Mike, you want to jump in there because we started with east.
Oh, I don't really have anything, Paul, so just carry on.
Each one of that's
No, I meant the other Mike, the Irish Mike over in east of you.
Boop.
What'd you say, Mike? lot of static. I don't know why though. I don't hear anybody.
Now you're getting out loud and clear to me, Paul, but I'm pretty close.
Man, somebody's really making a mess of the. I don't think my squelch is wrong, but it's noisy. So somebody's just like just a light dog. Somebody's just breaking squelch and it's loud. Anyway, how you doing, Mike? You there?
Which mic?
You, this one. I already got rid of. I got rid of Mike earlier. We did East first.
Somebody's trying to check in.
Yeah, they're noisy, but I can't make it out. Whoever's trying to check in, please. I don't know if somebody can hear that fellow. Let me know, because it's loud, really loud. And I'm wearing a headset, so it's really, really loud. Anyway, Mike here in Mount Juliet, not the Mike YRF.
Yeah, I was shocked I was hearing the guy up by Bowling Green earlier, so things are good.
Oh yeah, 65 miles is killer. It really is. With just you have a vertical as well, and so that's it. But he does have a little beam, but even then, it's not a giant beam. It's a 5-element beam.
Yeah, but my vertical's in the attic, so I haven't put it outside.
Oh, that's right. You can't put it outside. Is that the problem?
Well, I could, but the wife kind of frowns when I put the antennas outside. I've got a 50-footer. That's my infant now.
Tell her it's a lightning rod. She won't understand.
Hey, well, I figured it's the HOA overset of thing. I said, okay, I won't warn the HOA when something bad's coming.
Yeah, very good. I'm not sure HOAs care. And I still think it's kind of funny that we're still pushing this issue about the HOAs and the legislation in Congress. I don't think it'll ever pass.
I don't think it will. I'm beginning to wonder if I should rewrite what I had ready to go for Tennessee's House and just try to get it passed in the state. Say the heck with AWRL.
Well, you have to understand. I don't know how they're ever going to come to an agreement on what's reasonable, because some people would go crazy and put up a 150-foot antenna, and others would just put up a little antenna like you would.
Well, I mean, you can give a height restriction, and you can also give the HOAs some input on what you can and can't do. But yeah, you don't want someone sticking a 200-foot tower in their backyard.
No, that's right. Well, I remember the people I knew who lived in restricted communities. You couldn't even change the color of your house.
Oh, what about some of the areas around here? You can't park your truck in your driveway.
Yeah, I've heard that. And you can't even have a commercial truck parked in your driveway, even if that's your job.
Yeah, things are going south. But definitely, I was glad to finally be able to catch you guys on a one of the nets, and I had nothing else going. So, hey, thanks for doing the net ball.
Very good. That was Mike. Mike, forgive me a call again. I forget what it is. I kind of know what it is, but give it to me again.
Kilo 3, Mike Papa Romeo.
Yeah, I keep forgetting it's a 3. I don't know why. I'm glad you got it, but it's just, and it doesn't matter to me if it's a 3, but it just throws me off because I think you're the only 3 in the group, to tell you the truth.
Well, I tried to get a VNC call sign with something MR, but because I wanted a 1x2 or 2x1, and just nothing with MR was available.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, no big deal. I gave up worrying about numbers and locations, and there's still people I think upset about that. I don't care. In fact, when I had 4 call and I moved to New York, and you just visiting? No. And then when I moved to Tennessee I changed it to 2 because everybody there was complaining to me. So I moved back to Tennessee and I had a 2 call, and then you just visiting? No. So I just made it a 4. I'm not changing it again.
It was definitely great hearing everybody tonight, but you got to take care of Kilo 3.
Very good. That's Mike, Kilo 3, Mike Papa Romeo. He's here in Mount Juliet, who is east of me and south of the Interstate 40. Who else is, let's go back to north.
Kilo 4. The India Foxtrot.
Okay, I think I heard John. Was that you, John? There was some noise in there.
Yeah, Kilo Quebec 4, Whiskey India Foxtrot. Good afternoon, Paul.
Oh yeah, very good. I didn't know if there was two people or not. There was another party in there apparently trying to check in with a really loud nothing but hash when he transmits.
I hear them on this side over here too. Talking about HOAs, I live in the community that has the HOA from hell. Everything you mentioned is in our covenant. Can't paint the door, can't paint the mailbox, can't raise the hood of your car in the driveway.
Oh, is that right? They even go to that extreme, huh?
Oh, I paid a $25 fine for putting windshield washer fluid in my pickup truck one day. I raised the hood in the driveway.
Wow, that's pretty extreme.
But they keep the neighborhood really looking nice. Really looking nice. I mean, which is reflected in the property values, the resales. So, didn't really have anything much for you tonight. I just want to check in and say hello.
Yeah, well, to be clear, when you buy a home and you sign that deed restriction document, it doesn't matter whether you like it or you don't like it. You agreed to it.
That's correct. You go. The covenant is presented to you before you at the closing table. If you don't agree to it, they don't close.
No, I understand, and I do understand why people go into those communities, because it protects their assets. It really does, because you could have conceivably somebody paints a house pink and it's a second-story addition made of balsa wood, you know.
Oh, it's very much true. I do think that this covenant here goes a little bit too far. If your garbage can, you can't take it out before 6 p.m. on Thursday evening, and it has to be removed and put back behind the wall, by 3 p.m. the following afternoon. If it's not, then they send you a love letter.
Wow. I know that I had somebody I knew that was in one of those communities in Florida, and they would, if they saw even a small bare spot on your lawn, they said either take care of it or we fill it in and we bill you.
Oh, I had them send me a couple letters this summer about my grass was too tall, and if I didn't mow it, they'd mow it for me.
Yeah, yeah, you are in a good one. You're in one of those pretty tight restrictions. It's called the Gestapo, the people who go around and monitor that stuff.
But I do have a 65-foot wire in-fed antenna going across my backyard, and I use piano wires so they can't see it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you can get around that stuff. And even if they do notice it, you just take it down. Okay, sorry, I was just hanging out some clothes to dry.
Sounds good. I'll let you go here. I'll say 73 for the evening, and thanks for having that, Paul.
Yeah, very good. That's John. He is in Hermitage, Kilo, Quebec, for Whiskey, India, Foxtrot. Who else is north?
Whiskey out.
Okay, hold on. Oh man, I think I heard there was two people in there. One of them was I'll get the name straight here. I got two names stuck in my head at the one time. The one in Portland.
Okay, that's me, man. I've been trying to get in. Just a minute ago, man. Conditions are dropping out fast up here. You were really loud, and now there's a couple of times I couldn't even hear you at all.
I can hear you fine. You've got a great signal to me right now. But were you trying to check in earlier and I couldn't hear you?
Right. Yeah, I did just about the time John checked in. All you got was Kilo 4. I went back and heard it. But you're sounding good now, but it's kind of dropping in and out. When you was talking to, let's see, who was that? I think it was Mark. You were talking to him. About all I could hear was what was coming over the net. And I wasn't hearing you at all coming through up here. So I was thinking, well, I better get in while I can because the conditions are starting to change.
Yeah, I got it. No, you sound great now, though, Ricky. You sound great now, Ricky.
Roger that. You do, too. I mean, it was just that short time. It went to where it was nothing. I was getting nothing on the net at all. It was just all static. But, well, I'm glad you can hear me. It's been a while since I checked into your net. I was sitting there thumbing through the TV, couldn't find anything to watch. I looked at the time, and it was 8:04, and I was like, man, I'm going to go check into Paul's net. I hadn't done it in such a long time.
Yeah, very good. We like to have you here, Ricky. And I'm glad you do the net up there as well as you do. And you're on Facebook, of course, and it's with the net, I mean. And I just learned that Steve was on Facebook net as well on a live feed.
Right, yeah, hey, because of the conditions, and there may be others going to try to check in, I don't want to hold up the net. Appreciate what you do. It's good to hear everybody out there. And I'm going to get out of the way so that maybe somebody else, if the conditions do drop out, I don't give somebody a missed chance to get in there to get you a check-in. So anyway, hey, I did like that. I had some comments on that full auto lock, if you got a minute.
Oh, I don't know if we. Well, you go ahead. If there's the comments, we're time we got. It's only 35 minutes after the hour, and we got 15 people in there.
Oh, got a great net going. Well, I was thinking, me personally, I wouldn't want anything full auto, because I'm a precision type shooter. I'd rather make my rounds count. It would be if you're in the military and you're just spraying rounds. I mean, to keep people's heads down, that's one thing. But I mean, I just think that it's really not necessary. It's just it's real dangerous on the streets. That kind of stuff will definitely get things outlawed quick. So yeah, I'm totally against anything that's full auto out here for public use.
Yeah, but how are you going to be effective in a decent drive-by shooting up in Portland?
Well, you just take cover. Just take cover when they go to reload. I mean, there's some things, they're drive-by, they're just spreading anyway. So you just got to get down and take cover. There's not much you can do about that. But, as far as me, what I'm carrying, I'm just going to make sure, I'm not going to be the one just spreading fire and hitting whatever it can hit. It's just not for me. I would rather know where my rounds go and be personally responsible for, every round I put down range.
Oh, absolutely. No, that's one of the key things about carrying a handgun. Carries a great deal of responsibility out in public, because you have to decide if you're going to be involved in it. Because if you're in bad situations with crowds, not a good idea.
That's right. Well, we can't stop the ones that's going to do evil. But we have to. If we're going to carry, we need to make sure that we're following, the laws to the point where we're not going to be spending the rest of our life in prison because we protect ourselves.
Oh, absolutely. No, it's a matter of, oh gosh, you're not always sure if you're doing the right thing, even when you think you did the right thing. Because when somebody is seriously injured or killed, even if it was a perpetrator, I don't think it's the best feeling in the world.
I agree. I just wanted to put my 5 cents in now. We're not using pennies now, so wanted to put my 5 cents in there. All right. God bless everybody out there that can hear me. This is K4BWA, and I'm going to let you move on with your net. Good night.
Very good. That was Ricky, Kilo 4 Bravo, Whiskey Alpha, up in Portland, and he does that Thursday night net. And I'll let you look it up. He's on Facebook. I can't remember that. What's the frequency? 147.555. Do I have that right?
Oh yeah, that's it. Middle Tennessee Simplex Net 147.555. 7 o'clock Thursdays. Thank you, Paul.
Very good. Yeah, it's 147.555 at 7 p.m. Central Time, and of course that's midnight Greenwich Mean Time for those of you, which would be 000 hours. Who else is north?
KD4VUW.
Man, you sound fantastic there, Carlin.
Hey, you're 60 over up here right now. A minute ago, you faded down to an S9 and then creeped right back up.
Yeah, there must kind of be some kind of a big piece of sheet metal up there at about 1,000 feet. It just bounces between the atmosphere, between the earth and that sheet metal.
I'm kind of wondering if it's some more of that sun ejection stuff going on into the atmosphere.
I haven't kept up with that in the last few days, so I don't even have any idea why it's so good tonight. We're just happy that it is.
Yeah, that rain that's supposed to have hit us last night, I watched it on the radar, and I'd go back and look at it, and I watched it split over there on the other side of Clarksville. And all the rain went to the south down through Davidson County and all stayed north of the state line up here. I mean, it was just like a big tunnel opened up for Robinson and Sumner County.
Yeah, I could see it north of me here in Mount Juliet, quite a ways north, not just north up to Lebanon Road or anything. It looked like it might have been up maybe over the river or just southern Sumner County. But no, we got nothing.
Yeah, it didn't one drop. And I thought, well, the way they carried on the TV, I would have thought we'd have got something. They was acting like a doggone, you better go climb under your house somewhere. It's gonna be bad. And I was like, well, for everybody to the north and to the south of us, it was maybe. I don't know.
Yep, no, I'm with you. Well, very good, Carlin. I'm glad it didn't. It was supposed to be windy and rainy, and I was glad it didn't. We didn't need any more rain at the moment, but got to take what we can get. Anything else for the net?
Nah, guess not. I guess I'll hop out of here and let you get some more check-ins. Hello to everybody out there. Hope you're having a good time. So anyway, with that said, hope you're doing okay too, Paul. So, and with that said, KD4VW turning over to net control.
Yep, that's Carlin. He's in Angeltown, Bethpage, Kilo Delta 4, Victor, Uniform Whiskey. Great signals tonight. Who else is? We'll hear him on 70 centimeters, see how that sounds in a few minutes. Who else is north?
November 8, November Hotel Tango.
Man, we're having a big night on the net tonight. How you doing, Hayes?
Pretty good. Everybody's up north now, ain't we?
It seems that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's where all the action is, my friend.
Yeah, well, don't tell the Southerners that.
Roger that.
Everything going okay?
Yeah. I'm getting ready to go to Ohio on Monday. We're heading out. I've got to work the rest of the week, and then we're doing Thanksgiving at my brother's house. I'm going to take the kids. We're going to try to see if we can get a rabbit, do a little fishing, maybe do a little hunting. The kids will get to fire a shotgun, and if they don't get to get a rabbit or anything, I doubt it'll happen.
Oh, cool. Well, sounds good. Hope you guys have a good time. How long are you going to be gone?
About 8 days. We're going to be there. I got some time off work, so we're going to be doing that, going around doing that, and meeting like all the family. My mom's still alive. A bunch of people are still alive, and they're all in Ohio. So that's kind of what's going on, pretty much.
Gotcha. Well, have a good trip. If I don't talk to you again, and be safe.
Yeah, Roger that. I guess that's about all I got to say. Like, well, there was something you were ranting about earlier. What was that you were talking about? I'm trying to think.
One of them was the guns.
Oh, it was the HOA. Yeah, when I bought this house, one of the things I made sure absolutely no HOAs. I looked at about 10 houses, and I made sure absolutely no HOAs. I don't want anyone telling me what to do. That's the point of having a house. I just got out of an apartment.
Right. I don't want anybody telling me what I'm going to do with putting skirts on my trailer,
Yeah, and I've had it all. I've had cars on blocks around here and all that stuff. I did have codes come after me one time. Just for leaving some stuff out in the front yard, but.
Oh, just because I burn tires in the front yard doesn't mean I'm a bad guy.
Yeah, I didn't quite go that far, but yeah, people that move into HOAs, I don't know. I think they kind of bring that on themselves. I don't get it, but I know some people do.
Oh no, it's again, if you signed on for it, that's what you get,
Yeah, and it's usually more likely the wife that wants that kind of stuff than the husband.
Yeah, I guess that would be true. You're right. It probably is because men don't care. Men just don't care.
Sorry. Yeah, problem. Yeah, pretty much. But I don't know. That's my rant. I guess I'll let you turn it back to that. K4PW. This is November 8, November Hotel Tango. I'll let you turn it back to that, my friend.
Alrighty, that was Hayes. He's in Hendersonville. November 8, November Hotel Tango. Henderson's where it's at, man. If you're a ham, you got to live up there. In fact, I'm suggesting everybody move up there. So it'll be a lot less people here in the Mount Juliet area. Who else is north? Did we run out of north? Jack, we ran out of north. Over to the west.
ILV.
Man, it took a line. I even called your name and you didn't show up.
Yeah, I couldn't do the HOA thing. That's I've been in the military. They tell you when to brush your teeth and all that. No thanks.
I'm with you. I don't know. I guess if I live on Martha's Vineyard up there in those $4 million homes, I might think it's something, but not here.
Yeah, if that was just one of my homes.
Did you see somebody just sold a house? That's why it came to mind. On Martha's Vineyard, it was the highest price ever paid, at least in that, and I think it was $43 million.
Well, they got that snobbery tax you got to pay, but anyway, I was going to say something else about. It was another rant. Well, it wasn't a rant. It was something somebody said.
Oh, nobody's really heard me rant very much.
Well, anyway, I'll let you get on with it. I've been putting antennas back on my house. I got a new roof put on yesterday, and so reinstalling everything today.
Oh, awesome! That's a lot of work. Is you letting your son do it?
I sure am. I'm supervising.
Awesome. Well, you're the safety officer and the engineer. All right, that was Jack. He's in Donaldson, Kilo Gulf 4, India Lima Victor. Good signal. And I don't know. I guess you must have got the 2 meter in that 2 meter net antenna up. Okay. Who else is west?
And for DJG.
And for DJT, Don, you sound good. You sounded really good today with the conditions.
Your signal's way out there, touching S9 actually. That hasn't happened in a very long time, my friend.
Yeah, no, it's well, you're still on the tower, right, with the 2 meter antenna?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very good. Now you're super ready for Thanksgiving, right?
I am. I actually took the meat out of the freezer. Now it's thawing in the refrigerator because it's about 40 pounds of ham and turkey. It'll take that long to thaw. So that started today. So yeah, I'm on the downward spiral into Thanksgiving.
I tell you what, if you were really a true Thanksgiving celebrant with all those people over there, you would be slaughtering that turkey and that pig the morning of the event so it's fresh.
Well, I'm sure one of my ancestors did that at some point, but I'm not them, and I live in the 21st century, thank you very much. So yeah, I got no desire. But I did get that turkey for like 90 cents a pound, so I wasn't too, I wasn't too disappointed in that.
Now, how big a turkey did you get?
22 and a half pounds.
That's pretty big, pretty big. Were there any bigger in the rack?
I didn't see anyone. I was hoping to find a 25 pounder, but digging around in the frozen turkeys, your hands get cold after a bit.
Yeah, I've never seen. Well, I know that they some places sell fresh turkeys. They haven't been frozen, but I don't know where they are.
Kroger.
Oh, Kroger does sell fresh turkeys? Wow.
My butcher was selling fresh turkeys too, but he wanted $2.50 a pound. I said, no, thank you. I'll take my frozen.
Oh, wow, that's a little much. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like turkey. I don't even like turkey that much, so it wouldn't matter to me one way or the other.
No, I dig it. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun. And in the meantime, I'm just playing radio and found I found another set of 2 meter Yagis I forgot I had.
Oh, wow. So you rummaged around, huh, and found some more?
Yeah, so now I have 2 full sets of 2 meter 440 cross polarized Yagis. I have no idea where these ones came from.
Oh, that's funny. That shows you've been in ham radio a long time.
Yeah, but they're in my closet. They're M2s, and they're still in the box, and never took them out of the box.
No kidding. And you said that they're cross polarized. Man, those ain't cheap.
Yeah, the 441 and the 2 meter. The 2 meter one, I think it's the big one. It's not the biggest one they make, but it's the big one. And the 440 is the big one too. And yeah, I was like, I bought them at some point. I couldn't tell you when I bought them, but apparently I did.
And you're pretty sure your wife didn't buy them?
Nah, my wife wouldn't know what to buy. She knows better. So, yeah, either way, I'm going to have Yagis up between those piles of antennas. One of them's bound to work and work well, so we'll see. I'll be able to compare them.
Well, if you got any to sell, let us know. We'll put it on the web.
Yeah, if I get down that road, I really hoping these Golf Alphas are going to work because they're custom made and they're real nice and the instructions are great. But we'll see. And if they don't work, I'll fire up the M2s. But yeah, that's a task for another day. I can't start building them until I get my garage cleaned out, and that's the next on the list after the holidays.
Wow. Okay, well, very good. Anything else for the net, Don?
Nah, brother, good hearing you out there and doing what you do. And enjoy the rest of your week. I know I will because I'm retired and I don't do anything. 73.
All I do is make work for others.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do. But now I can't even do that. I actually clean up the kitchen when I'm done. So 73 N4DJP.
Oddly, I do the same thing. I don't want to have something, I'd rather have it clean and somebody, what did you do out here? I said, well, I just leave it clean. Anyway, that was November 4, Delta, Juliet, Tango, and that's Don. He's in Bon Aqua, great signal again. We're getting everybody with good signals tonight. Who else is West? West or Sal?
KF4, KFQ.
Man, you've waited a long time there, Tony. Everything all right?
Yeah, no, I was at my astronomy club meeting. I was mobile. I kept trying to get in, but I don't think you could hear me.
Oh, no, I did hear you, but I didn't hear you a second time. I said you like doubled with somebody, and I recognize your voice.
Well, that's all that matters. Did you advertise the Santa Net?
No, but there is a Santa Net. I think we just said that. No, it's Christmas Eve, the Santa Net. Don't forget, it's here on 146.415 and 446.415 at a radio near you.
There you go. Nope, that's all I got. KF4, KFQ.
Very good. That's Tony, 25th year doing the Santa Net. It's only the third or fourth year. I forget how many here on this frequency, but we're happy to have him. KF4, KFQ, and he's in Smyrna. Who else is south? Yeah, a lot of static in there, but I got you covered there. Everything all right, Larry? Very good. That's Larry in Rockville. Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor. Anybody else south? We haven't heard anybody from Murfreesboro in a long time. Got to be somebody listening from Murfreesboro. No, apparently not. Okay, we got anybody else out there tonight? Okay, I don't know who that is. All it is a blur of noise.
Kilo Golf 4 Victor Delta Kilo. I can give you Murfreesboro.
That was Kilo Golf 4. Oh man, I mixed up the letters on the last one. Give that to me again.
Kilo Golf 4 Victor Delta Kilo.
Ah, very good. Yes, I know you've checked in before. I was hoping somebody would be in there I was fishing for somebody from Murfreesboro and you showed up.
Well, hey, you caught me at the right time. It happened to be in the garage and the radio happened to be on, so fortuitous.
No, worked out great. Everything going good for you down there in Murfreesboro?
Yeah, just finishing up the chores for the day and thought I'd throw it in there since you went fishing.
Oh, you did go fishing?
I didn't, but I should. It seems like a good idea maybe for this weekend.
Well, if the weather holds out, unless it gets to be, I don't know, is it supposed to hold out for this weekend? Do you know?
I guess I'll figure that out when it gets here, and I'll enjoy the day, raining or not.
Right. No, I'm of the same thought. I don't let the rain bother me. I see a lot of people actually start taking antidepressants, and when it rains, I'm thinking, what's wrong with you, man? It's a nice day.
You can always find some kind of silver lining, and sometimes you just gotta swing in it.
Oh, I don't know. It just doesn't. Even bad weather doesn't bother me. I marvel at bad weather, and I never mind the rain. I do mind it if I have to work outside in the rain and it's cold. That bothers me, but I still don't really complain about the weather.
Yeah, I remember growing up, my mom would always take me and my brother out on the front porch to watch thunderstorms rolling in. So I've always had a little special spot for bad weather days.
Yeah, no, that's true. I won't bore you with my bad weather stories, but man, I've been through some bad ones. Went through a hurricane and a bunch of bad storms down in Florida, but nothing catastrophic. Just you understand how nature is very unforgiving.
Yeah, certainly lots to marvel at, both weather and just the way some of the rock formations and that kind of stuff pops up. It's always nice to take a moment to stand in awe.
Very good. I was looking you up on. I didn't log into QRZ, so I was trying to log you in. I couldn't. What was your first name again, please?
Mike. Kilo Echo.
Yes, very good. Sorry about that, Mike. Everything else going good for you? You got a great signal.
Yeah, great. It's this is a fairly new antenna set up on this radio here in the garage, a little 5/8 way common that I got from a buddy, and a Yaesu FT2980. So it's nice to kind of finally get a good test of it in.
Yeah, today is a good test, but we've also found out, if you weren't listening earlier, we've had fantastic conditions tonight. I mean, I say fantastic. We've had even better before, but tonight we had, one of the guys that have trouble hearing a lot down up 65 miles north. I could hear him very well today, and all of the signals surrounding me got in really good today, including yours.
Well, that's great to hear. Thank you for taking my call tonight. I don't want to keep you guys too long, and I'm going to get back to doing the chores. So this is KG4VDK, and I'll be listening while I can.
Yeah, very good. That was Michael. Kilo Golf 4 Victor Delta Kilo, and he's in Murfreesboro. Well, actually, it says Milton here. Milton in down near Murfreesboro, but I think that's just a mailing address thing, I guess. If he says he's from Murfreesboro, he's from Murfreesboro. Oh, I see his nice picture on his webpage, too, of his mobile setup. That's nice. All right, anybody else, any place, anywhere?
Kilo Oscar 4 Sierra Whiskey.
Al, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, not too bad. Hadn't been on in a while. Thought I'd check in and see what was going on.
It's been a while, Blair. You've been obviously keeping busy.
Busier than I prefer, but that's life.
Well, it brings in the money, doesn't it?
Not always that busy, but I am busy that way too.
Anything else good for the net tonight? You've been doing any radio work?
I was actually been playing around on FT8 the past couple of days here. I made a contact all the way to Turkey the other day, so that was kind of interesting.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Now you got to do it on voice.
It's strained my antenna that I've got up my attic. I can do fantastic with FT8. Not so much with sidebands. I got to work on that.
No, it's rough. It's rough on sideband because even if they could hear you, you might have trouble hearing them just from the location of the antenna.
Yeah, I bought a tuner, and that seems to be helping a good bit, but I'm working on it.
Yeah, no, I did a lot of, I would do QRP quite a bit some years ago, and it's hard because everybody steps on you if it's a busy night, and nobody can hear you, and it's just funny. It's just a lot of work, but it's very gratifying when somebody says, "Hey, you got a great signal," and they're 12,000 miles away.
Yep, haven't got that far away yet, but I am working on it, and mostly working on 20 meters as well.
Oh yeah, I remember how the few times I've really marveled when somebody came back to me, and one was I was called. I don't remember what band I was on. It doesn't really matter for the story, but I called out, and I wasn't just barefoot. I don't think I was doing QRP, and I ended up with the name of that island where the Cane Mutiny took place. I forget the name of the island. It's part of New Zealand. New Zealand owns it.
Yeah, I don't know the name either, but I know what you're talking about.
Pitcairn Island. Pitcairn. Now, even when he answered, and I said, and I didn't catch it was a little bad, conditions, and so I said, "Where did you say you were?" I thought he said he was in Ireland for some reason. I said, "You're in Ireland?" He goes, "No, I'm in Pitcairn Island." I think that's why I got screwed up, the island in Ireland. And I said, "Pitcairn, holy crap!" All out of the blue, I got Pitcairn Island, and he just happened to be visiting. He was a federal employee of New Zealand out there doing some kind of survey on property in New Zealand. In Pitcairn Island.
Yeah, it's amazing who you can get here. So far in voice, I've comfortably made it to California and into Canada on sideband, but I haven't made further than that.
I guess sometimes it's just the best. You have to wait for good conditions because even with that attic antenna, you should be able to get farther than that on a good day.
Yep, I'm working on it. Like I said, I got an end fed. I just got a 20 meter dipole. I'm going to put that up there instead and see if that helps.
Yeah, cool. Even on voice. So you're just talking about a sideband. Yeah, FT8's a lot easier, of course. Anyway, anything else for the net, Blair?
Nope, that'll do it.
Very, very good. That's Blair, Kilo Oscar 4 Sierra Whiskey, and he's here in Mount Juliet. Is there anybody else? I'm afraid to ask for the dilly-dalliers and spuddlers, landlubbers, sandbaggers, lollygaggers, lurkers, skulkers, slackers, lackeys, toadies, lackers, repeater chunkers, shape-shifting lizard people, moon landing deniers, moon occupied by alien, and those that deny it. Moon, backside of the moon occupied by both real aliens and foreign nationals, digging up the backside of the moon, or indeed living in the moon. the flat earthers and those that deny a flat earth, scanner listeners, SDR donglers, preppers, end time survivalists, and the everlasting true Bigfoot believers, or the Yetis. Anybody out there?
KG, why not? K1SPD.
Oh man, I pulled two out of the woodwork. Hold on one second. I got KG4. Man, I shouldn't take two calls at once. I got KG4. I forgot the rest of your call there, Kevin.
Mike India Zulu. Doggone, Paul, you make me feel bad. I'm going to have to get in here more often and talk to you so you just remember my call. Goodness gracious. I've known you for a long time and you done forgot my call. K4PW. Good evening, sir. I tell you, man, I'm sitting over here listening to a podcast and everything, and I heard you had it on scan there, and it stopped. Well, let me turn this down for a second. And, man, I heard you, so I figured, well, I better come in here and check in with you. And, well, I'm one of them alien believers. I believe in them aliens and stuff. Hey, Paul, I don't know if you saw today, but around 2 o'clock, 2:30, 2 o'clock or so, 1, 2, somewhere around in there. Man, there was a beautiful sky out today. Over there towards Mount Juliet and everything, I'm probably sure it's probably cloudy. But out here in Smith County, man, I saw all kinds of stuff out there in the sky. It sun dogs and what they call it, the sun dogs on the side of the sun, and then I saw looked like rainbows. And well, let me stop before you ask. No, I wasn't smoking. Wasn't smoking any of that green stuff. But I saw the rainbow, man. I mean, it was all kinds of stuff in the sky today, man. Paul, it was just amazing. You should have saw it. I videoed it and put pictures on. I got pictures of it on my phone and everything. But my phone just ain't all that good, so it don't take very good pictures. But I saw it, so I can distinguish what it looks like, But, man, I'm telling you, it was amazing. You should have saw that stuff today. And, well, not a lot going on here, just hanging out. Thought I'd come in here and check in with you. Good evening, sir. KG4MIZ.
Yeah, no, very good, Kevin. No, just forgive me. It's my fault on the my memory is on the short term. It's so funny. My father had the same problem. There'd be times you just go, ooh, and it's something you should remember easily, and it just doesn't show up in your head at that moment. It shows up later. It's a little embarrassing, but yeah, no, I know we've known each other long. Well, I don't know, probably almost as long as I've been here. I think almost 14 years.
Yeah, something like that. Well, I do the same thing. I don't know why I even mentioned it to you. I do the same thing. I slip all the time, and them hard slips too. They hurt your head when you hit the ground.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's what I blame. How many blows I took to the head. Anyway, you got anything else for the night, Kevin? You sounded really good tonight.
No, there's nothing going on over here, Paul. Just the same old stuff, different day, my friend. You take care and God bless you, sir. We'll talk to you here shortly. I'll have to switch this antenna to get over there to 2 meters on the sideband, but I'll meet you around that way. That's what's next, right?
No, 70 centimeters, 446, 415.
Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to reach you on that. I put up a new antenna. Well, the same old antenna that was given to me is a Chris-Craft. It's a Ringo Ranger. Is that Chris-Craft? If so, then that's what it is. It's a Ringo Ranger, and it was given to me. It's a 2 meter, 70 centimeter, but it's not a full length. It's like a half length. It's not 17 feet or anything like that. It's like an 8-foot antenna, and I got it up a little bit higher, so maybe I'll be able to reach you on 70 centimeter.
Cool. I'm looking forward to it. I think Chris-Craft makes boats, man.
Well, whichever one. I don't know whichever one does that. Chris-Craft, something like that. I can't remember what the name of those things are called.
No, it's all good. It's fun. It's fun though, because if you get a bunch of people whose memory starts to go, it sounds like it's just a bunch of idiots.
I'm gonna tell you, don't talk to me too much longer, because it's starting to happen again. We'll talk to you in a minute, my friend. KG4MIZ.
Very good. That was Kevin. He's in Smith County, but he's got a Lebanon address. Scott, I heard you in there.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you sound good. Everything going well?
Oh, yeah, not too bad. How about yourself?
Good. Hey, I learned something new. When I used to be down in Florida, in Miami in particular, but it was also in Tampa, I'd see Bimbo, B-I-M-B-O trucks. I know you know what that is. But I had no idea how many brands they own.
Well, they're the world's largest bakery.
I did not know that until I just looked. My brother pointed it. No, he didn't even point it out to me. He showed me something that was from one of their ads. And so I looked it up, and I just, out of curiosity, what their brands were. And I could not believe it. Cheesecake Factory is one of their brands.
Yeah, they, locally they own Sara Lee and Entenmann's.
Entenmann's is what made me fat, man.
Hey, I sell cakes on my, well, I say I sell them, but those Entenmann cakes are top notch.
Oh, everything Entenmann made was good, or is good. I haven't had one in a while. I try to avoid them because I will consume any of their packages in about 4 hours.
Well, back when I carried the bagged donuts, the little powdered sugar, chocolate coated ones, they print on there that they're a 22 count bag. So I'd have a bag in the front seat with me, and I had to find out. Usually between one stop to the next.
Yeah. Oh, I'm with you. I had my mother's sister who was a hard-working farm girl, but she said she can't even get a dozen donuts from the bakery because they wouldn't make it home.
No.
Anything else good for the net, Scott? Good to hear you in there.
Good.
Anything good for the net? You sound good tonight.
No, nothing going on here. I had to put my dog down this weekend. He was 12 years old.
Oh, that's always a sad thing. That was a big dog, wasn't it?
Yep. 8 months ago, he weighed in at 105. And then September, he dropped down to about 100. And then I think he was right at 90 pounds when I took him off.
Yeah, it's too bad. It's always because they become your buddies. You know, I know they do. Our dogs do.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So I'm telling my son he's coming in town this weekend, bringing his 120-pounder, maybe 130-pound Great Dane Catahoula mix. And I told him, I said, well, you're just going to leave Harvey with us.
Oh, wow. You better get a couple of 42-pound bags of feed.
Yeah, I don't know how much that dog eats, but he does eat quite a bit.
I don't think I buy the real expensive dog food, you know, that farmer's dog stuff.
No, I don't think so. Or science diet or anything like that.
My wife pays, she pays a lot of attention. She's owned dogs a long time. And so anyway, I said, you know what my aunt and uncle on the farm served their dogs? She goes, what? I go, scraps and whatever the dog could find on the farm.
Yeah. You feed your dog table scraps?
Not too often. Usually if I have there's some fat left over or something like that, I feed him some of that, but that's pretty rare. Normally we stick to the regular dog food.
Yeah. He got to where he didn't even come into the kitchen to see what we were eating anymore. But no, you can't say anything bad about that dog. He was a real good dog and lived a long, fine life on the couch.
Yeah, very good. Well, I'm sorry to hear about your dog. I never look forward to that myself. Like I said, we got 6 dogs, and a couple of them are getting older, and they're starting to look old. You know, if you know what I'm saying, they're starting to lose a little weight, and they don't have more than a year or 2 left. So it always makes me sad, though. Anyway, nothing else for that there, Scott?
Nope. Can't think of anything off the top of my head. Carry on. K1 SPD.
Yeah, that was Scott, K1 SPD in Laverne. Anybody else? We're having a big night. That's number 25. Well, don't be afraid to break the 25. But we're going to go. All right, we'll move on to 446, 415 FM. 446, 415 FM. We'll see you there. Very good. We're here on 446, 415. And we'll start from the east. Please come now.
KM4YRF.
Very good. As Michael here, Mount Juliet. Who else is east? Man, Stan drops off like a rock in a pool, you know. Who else is north?
KD4GON.
Very good. We got Danny, regular arrival. KD4GON in the station camp. Who else?
KD4KD.
Yeah, sounding good as well. That's Greg in Antioch. I said Antioch. I just can't get it out of my head. He's from Hendersonville. He's not from Hendersonville, but he lives in Hendersonville. I just got to remember that. Who else is north?
Did you get Blair?
No, I didn't get Blair. Blair?
Yep, KO4SSW. I'm here.
Okay, very good. A good strong signal there, Blair. KO4SSW. Who else is north or east? No one else north or east? Kevin, are you out there? Turn on the 70 centimeter amp. All right, over to the west.
KG4ILV.
Yeah, you sound good. You should have lent some of your good condition for Kevin over there in Smith County.
Oh, I remember after I got off the key, the other thing was we were talking about Glocks. And, yeah, you don't want to be spraying and praying.
I don't remember where I saw. I guess I might have seen it on the web, but a guy had I don't even know if it was a Glock. It doesn't really matter. He had a semi-automatic handgun, and it had a magazine that I think held 100 rounds. It was like it stuck that, it was below his knees.
Wow, now I've seen drum magazines that were pretty big.
No, it's just a really long. I don't know if it's 100 rounds, but it was long. It had to be at least 30 inches, 35 inches.
Wow, I've never seen one like that, but yeah, Glock's making a whole new model, so it can't be. But you're right, somebody will figure out a way to hack it too.
Well, that's what he said. He says they did. Someone did already hack it.
Well, there goes the R&D money.
I'm telling you. So the Glock's going to solve the problem by making revolvers.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
Then cops will all be fanning the fanning their guns to get the shots off.
Well, I don't want to hold up the net. I'll let you go. KG4ILV. Thanks, Paul.
Yeah, that's Jack. He knows quite a bit about guns. He's probably the one hacking them guns, man. KG4ILV in Donaldson. Who else is any place? Can't believe we only got 6, and we got 25 on 2 meters, and only 6. We normally get 8 or 9. Not that that's a big difference, but I just expect more to be in there. Scott's not in there?
Yeah, I'm usually waiting to the end.
Police officer, and he used a revolver.
Yeah, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on, Greg. What did you say? Wait a minute. What did you say, Greg?
I was just saying my dad was a police officer, and he used a revolver.
Oh, those were the good old days. I remember in all the movies, the detectives also carried revolvers.
Yeah, this was a big nickel-plated 357 Magnum with combat grips and all that. So it was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that is cool. That's just a big gun. That's a big handgun, though, man. You got to hold on tight.
Well, he had a monstrous hand, which is why he went with something big like that and the extra big grip.
Oh man, but you talk about some serious stopping power.
Yeah, in the first round, it was basically a shotgun round.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
They even had them then for that?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it was a 357 Magnum, so I think you could probably even use a 38. But anyway, yeah, it was you don't have to be you don't have to aim quite as much, and it's really not as lethal, depending on what you do.
And it tends to slow them down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to get hit with one of those either. I don't want to get hit with anything for that matter. Very good. That was Greg in Hendersonville, I said. And then we had Scott, K1 SPD. But Scott, how you doing? How does it sound on 70 centimeters to you?
You and Michael, the last one was really choppy. Couldn't hear him. K1 SPD.
Oh, really? No, you sound great.
I'm going to try to get the antenna up higher this week.
Okay. It's always a good move if you can, I always say double the height, but that's not always possible.
No, I don't see that happening.
No, I don't think so. It's kind of tough if you're already at 25 feet. Well, very good. That was Scott, K1 SPD in Laverne. Anybody else?
I think
I'm at 24 or 28 feet to the base of the antenna.